Alright, my name is Kais Omar, and this is my sneaker story. So the sneaker story that I want to tell you guys today is one that will forever live in my memory, one that has probably one of the highlights of my life, one of those stories where it's the right place at the right time sort of a scenario. It was crazy, man. It was crazy how it happened, and to this day it's still hard for me to believe it happened, but it happened, and I got some sneakers to go along with it, and that's what makes this a great sneaker story. So let's go back to 2007. It was my senior year in high school. I believe this was during Thanksgiving break. We decided to go to Orange County / LA for the weekend because my cousin was here from out of town. So it was me, my sister, my two cousins, and one of my cousin's husbands. We went to LA, we went to Universal, things like that. It was actually the last day of the trip, and me and my sister wanted to go shopping, and the rest of my cousins, they didn't want to go with us, so they all decided to stay at the hotel. And it was early. We went early as possible because we had flights later on. We had a rental car we had to turn in. Remember the rental car, that's a very important factor in this story. And oh, let's rewind back actually. The day before, I was at the Beverly Center. There's a bar in the middle of the Beverly Center where they were playing the Lakers game. It was the Utah Jazz versus the Lakers, fourth quarter, or it might have been overtime, I can't remember, but Darren Williams gets a steal, wide open layup. He goes for the layup, and of course, who comes and blocks him from behind? The Mamba himself, Kobe Bryant. Kobe just blocks it off the backboard. It's one of those blocks where you got to get up and grab all your friends, but I wasn't with my friends, I was with my cousins, so I didn't do that, but it was crazy. So that was that. Next day forward, okay, me and my sister go shopping. We hit up the first spot we hit up a couple of her stores that she wanted to go to, and then we head to Beverly Hills, Nike Town. So we go to Nike Town. There's one shoe that really caught my eye that was so freaking bright and crazy, and it was a basketball shoe, and my intentions when I got this shoe were actually to play basketball in them. And you can actually see that you've got the vintage Nike box, the half orange, half brown. They don't make this box anymore. So I picked these up. It's the Air Zoom Huarache 2K5s, and these went for 130 bucks. And overall, this shoe itself, as you guys can see, is freaking nuts. Just that silver all around is just amazing with the lime green, and then you just see that gold detailing. It's kind of like that computerist print. I don't know what the exact term is. On the strap, you got like the caution sign logo. I love the little eye on the back. And I think I forgot to mention that these are actually a Dornbecker. This is like one of the first Dornbeckers to ever come out, and it's a very unknown pair of Dornbeckers. A lot of people don't know these even exist. Children's Hospital Foundation, designed by Kenny Klang, March 31st, 2006. Limited to 650 pairs. 650 pairs. So the shoe itself is already limited. You don't even see that on Dornbeckers anymore. You don't see a number on Dornbeckers. You don't see how limited they are on Dornbeckers. But there's only 650 freaking pairs of these. That itself sold to me. That's one of the reasons why I bought it, because I wanted to buy a shoe that nobody else had that I can have on the court. But as you guys can see, these are never worn. Which brings you to the next part of my story. So we go to Nike, we leave Nike, I buy these shoes, 130 bucks, whatever, I'm excited about them. I'm like, can we go to Undefeated? So we go to Undefeated, which is a store in LA. And we get there, I think, about an hour before they open. I believe they opened at noon. We got there about an hour before they opened. And just our luck, we didn't want to wait, so we left, whatever. I got my pair of shoes, I don't care. So we're going back home. We're going back to the hotel, and my sister asks me, she says, hey, should we fill up gas for the rental car now, or should we fill up gas when we head to the airport? So this is where destiny comes into play, because if it wasn't for us deciding to fill up gas right now, then this story would not be told to you guys. So we decided to go get gas right there and then. We drove to Orange County. Our hotel was like 5 minutes away. We pulled over at a random Chevron, I believe it was. I forgot to mention the outfit I was wearing. I was wearing this disgusting brown Express dress shirt. At the time I was working at Express, so I was buying like every color dress shirt, and I just happened to wear the one that's the color of my shit, brown. So don't ask me about my style back then, because it was definitely questionable. But anyway, back to the story. So we go to the gas station. I'm in the passenger seat. My sister's looking for her wallet. My shoes are in the box. I turn my head, and my eyes and my mouth just opened. And under my breath, I'm just like, oh, that's Kobe. Kobe Bryant is right there. So Kobe Bryant was literally standing right at the gas station by himself, pumping gas in his freaking white Bentley. No security, no other fans, nothing. My first thoughts were, get out of the car and take your shoes. So I grabbed these shoes and I get out of the car. If you guys know, Kobe was the signature athlete who was wearing this shoe, because his ones were not out yet. He was rocking the 2K4s, and then after that he was rocking the 2K5s. So this basically was his shoe without being called a Kobe. I get out of the car. The first thing I say to him is, Kobe, can you sign my shoes? I don't say hi, I don't say how you doing, I don't say I'm a huge fan. I say just, Kobe, can you sign my shoes? And he says, yeah, man. So I put my box on the back of his Bentley, and my sister actually took a picture of that, and he goes, oh, those are cool, where'd you get those? So he had never seen this colorway before, and I was like, oh, Nike Beverly Hills. He's like, oh, okay. And the beginning stages, as I'm saying what's up to him and showing and taking the shoe out, my sister's running around looking for a freaking pen or a Sharpie or something. And then it kind of got awkward, and then I didn't know what to say to him, and I was like, Kobe, I saw that block you had on Darren Williams. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure. Well, they lost the game, so he probably didn't care about that, but I was like, I saw that block you had, and he was like, oh, for sure. And then he put his hand out and he shook my hand, and then he gave me the pound, but my awkward ass forgot, and then I was like, oh, and I gave him the pound after. And then from there I got a little more comfortable with him. He was just asking me where I was from. I told him I was from the Bay, and that he was like, oh yeah, I live around this area. And then we were just talking about the Kobe ones. Actually, I asked him about the Kobe ones. He was telling me a little things about that. We talked for like 5 minutes. My sister was still running around looking for a freaking pen, and then Kobe was like, man, that's a good sister you got there over there looking for the pens. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then finally she found the pen. She took a picture. It's kind of blurry because she was like shaking too, but hey man, we still got the picture. And he was just a cool guy, man, and it was just an honor to meet him. And actually, here, I haven't even taken out the signed pair, but this is the pair that he actually signed. And the thing that kind of sucks is that the only thing we found was a purple pen, so you could kind of see it's a light signature. The K is kind of off. He actually asked me if I wanted him to sign both pairs, and I was nervous, so I just said no, one's fine. And I didn't want to really bother him, but yeah, man, to this day I still can't believe it happened. After he signed the shoes, we took the picture. I was just like, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Good luck tonight, because they were playing the Nets. They had back-to-backs, and I was so in shock. I called my mom. I texted everyone I could. My cousins, when we got back to the hotel, they were so pissed off. They had not gone with us to go shopping in the morning. They had all slept in, and they didn't want to go with us. And man, and that just goes to show you, man, like every sneaker can have a story. Anytime I look at this shoe, I just think about destiny and being at the right place at the right time and meeting one of the people I look up to, and it's just a blessing, man. So I'm really grateful to have these in my collection. Every shoe has a story, man, and that's my sneaker story.
Jordan 11. Everybody get up, it's time to slam down. We got a real tip.